Good morning. My name is Stephen Brody Stevens. I'm not walking to Starbucks. I'm not getting coffee there. So that's what's going on. Just had to switch things up for a little bit. And that's the way it goes. I told you a couple weeks ago when I was in Chicago, I'm going to pull back. I'm not going to push as much. And you know what? Things are out of control. And I love it. So I haven't done steps with Steve for like a week or so. I'm a little rusty. I don't go to that Starbucks. I haven't been for like a month now. I'm out. Goodbye. No Brody at that Starbucks. That's just the way things go. I leave Starbucks starts falling down. I mean, I still go to Starbucks. I just don't go to that one. Don't do it. I have a show tonight at the Comedy Store at 11:45. I'm podcasting today at 2. That's just the way it goes. You can get coffee anywhere else. Well, you know what? I got coffee. I'll tell you what. I got coffee at 7-Eleven. I got an iced coffee in a little breakfast thing. It was still $3.95. I can go to Starbucks and get Trent a cold brew for $3.95. So, again, I go to Starbucks for the consistency and the people watching. But you know what? I got out of it. I can go get consistency somewhere else, and I don't need to be frickin', approached by Antifa. So there you go. Yeah, I had fun. Good time yesterday on Punch Drunk. I was hanging out there. Doing my podcast today. 150 Starbucks are closing because people don't want to be around that. I go to Starbucks now, and these baristas ask me, "What are you doing today? How was your day? What are you doing tomorrow?" It's like they're like customs. It's like you go to Starbucks and they start doing that. But here's the deal: why get worked up? I don't need to get worked up anymore. You've got Judd Apatow's. You've got plenty of great shows. You don't need Brody. I'm not saying you don't need me. I'm saying that it's not worth it. You know? People are moving. Starbucks is closing. They don't want to be around it. I'm doing okay, but I'll let you know. It's like Hollywood. Everything you hear about Hollywood, for the most part, is true. They're not, I'm surrounded by them. Why would I want to go to the Comedy Store and have to see Judd Apatow's face? So just do your spots, do your Trump stuff. Nobody likes you there, and then go someplace else. Just want to let you know. I talked to the tour guys. You're not liked, Judd Apatow, and you don't do well. So why are you there? So I don't go because of Apatow. I don't want to see that guy. He doesn't hire me. He doesn't put me on his shows, and he just spews hate. You know what? I'm not. You know what? If Fonda says he would do that to Barron Trump, maybe somebody will do that to Apatow. I don't know. They don't like you. Well, don't listen to me. What's negative? Tell me what's negative. Nobody likes him there. I'm not saying he's a bad director. I'm not saying the movies aren't bad. I'm saying his stand-up and his tweeting. Get the fuck away from us. And what am I going to do? Say stuff. I could say stuff and continue not to get hired, or I could say stuff. It will feel good. It would feel good for being known as the guy who attacked Apatow. There's somebody out there. There's a young comedian out there. If you could just do that, it'd be good for your career. I'm not going to do it. But if Fonda can say, hey, why don't we get the information, the ICE guys, and kidnap them? Why doesn't somebody kidnap Apatow? Do it. Whatever. Me personally, my mother's 87. My mother is out there driving and she's in society. I don't care about a little immigrant kid whose parents broke the law, or I'm sorry. But I don't care. In fact, I do care. Go back. Goodbye. It's all, it's like they'd rather be with MS-13. Go be with MS-13. Go support MS-13. Go support the opioid crisis. Do all of that. It's a joke. Don't worry about it. But that's what you get. I pull out Starbucks. Done. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey.
What do you think? You get back inside now.
Good.
Get back inside. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Get back inside. Bad boy. Get back inside.
Save the dog.
Get back inside, man. Bad boy.
Close call. I saved the dog. Get back inside. What are you running outside for? Get back in there. Anyway. Something else. New dog in the neighborhood. Get back inside. You stay. You stay. I'm good with dogs. I just saved the dog from running on the middle of the street. But who am I? I gotta frickin' just take a barrage every day. I take a barrage on Twitter. And then if not on Twitter, you have to see it in their comedy. You see it on, it's like, what can I do? What can I do? This is why I want to be in baseball. I don't want to be around these guys. Please hire me in baseball. Please get me out of comedy. Get me out of here. It's not fun. They ruined Twitter, they've ruined Hollywood, they've ruined North Hollywood, there's stabbings here, because it's negative energy. Negative. You got people like Peter Fonda and Apatow, and guys are snapping and they're stabbing people. Oh, well, it doesn't happen. Well, you know what? Somebody got shot at the Comedy Store, so don't tell me it doesn't happen. They don't really talk about it, but a couple years ago, a guy got shot there. So don't think that those things that can't happen at the Comedy Store. Just to let you know. I don't know. Here's the deal. Because I'm rusty anyway. This is what I say. Nobody wants, of course I don't want kids separated from their parents, but I'm not going to have you freaking pulling my heartstrings. I get it. You're not playing that game with me. The guy last night, and then the guy, what's his name, Lewandowski says, wah, wah. The guy was talking, they took a kid with Down syndrome away. And then the guy just got triggered. Because it's hysteria and lies, just like you said. That's what it is. And it's a joke. And if you can't, and I just sit there and laugh. It's also annoying because I have to frickin' roll in these guys' circles. I'm working for a show on Friday and they got a frickin' loudmouth producer on Twitter. It's already bad energy right there. You've got a loudmouth producer on Twitter. Does the Comedy Store get involved in politics? Is the Comedy Store doing that? Do they say, hey, support immigration? They don't. They stay out of it. Why doesn't the Comedy Store get political? Because they agree with me. That's why. Where was this a year ago? Where was this 2 years ago? Where was this 3 years ago? Where was this 4 years ago? It wasn't there. This is all freaking a dog and pony show, or whatever you want to call it. It's all, everyone's playing their role. It's called Operation Mockingbird. This is all part of a thing. So you just sit back and watch it. And I guess you can't. What can you do? It's like a riptide. It's like a riptide. So, I guess I could try and fight back a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It kind of feels good to like let things out. I've been keeping them pent up. But no, comedians, they can't. They're afraid to say anything because they're going to get their spots taken away. If you went after Patton Oswalt, or if you attacked Apatow, you said shut up on Twitter, you would probably get your spots taken away. That's how it is. That's how it is. You can't say anything. It's not that you don't want to. You do. But you're afraid. Well, then don't be afraid. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Don't be afraid. I don't know. But I just hope it keeps... Me personally, I hope it keeps going because they are unhinged. And I love it. Let me just read your comments. Yeah, where's the Russian talk? I'm focusing on Russians. I'm focusing on Stormy Daniels. What's going on here? Now it's immigration? You were so angry about Stormy Daniels. You were so angry about immigration. I don't get it. I don't get it. They're loony and they're making it not fun. Starbucks lost me. Comedy Store not really getting me on off nights. So, who cares about politics? I do. When guys are getting stabbed in my Burger King and then I'm getting yelled at for it, I do. I care about it. Here's the deal. Even by this short, I could tell, even here in this short time that we're talking, I could tell that you're on my side. The tide is turning. So let Apatow do it. He's embarrassing himself. Go look at him throw a first pitch. Go do that. When you see some of these guys, I'm not going to say anything. It's just embarrassing. It makes it no fun. You notice I'm not on Periscope as much. It's not enjoyable. People hate them. They're not winners. They don't know how to win. They think this is winning. What is this solving? This is just making... Now, they're saying Trump might sign this thing into... this plan into existence. Then you know what? Good. I'm okay with it. You don't want to separate families? Just keep them out. Being low-key is better. I don't know. I don't know if being low-key is better. Anyway, listen. I just wanted a base touch with you. My spirit is not taken from me. I'm getting laughs on stage. That's all I can tell you. And my podcasts have been good. I'm happy with my tweets. I'm just... They all hate Trump. It's all they want to get rid of Trump. That's what it is. They want to get rid of Trump. And I don't know what they want. Do you want Hillary? Do you want Pence? Do you want Ted Cruz because he beat Kimmel in basketball? What do you want? You can switch it up. The Pandora's box is open. Trump is just a figurehead. He's a figurehead in the spirit. He won. That's the way it goes. Who's going to be the next Trump? Is it going to be... Who knows? I don't even want to get into it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this thing up. I got to save my energy for later. I do want to go get some coffee. I had to go out for a walk. It's like good people are being freaking frustrated. I'm a good guy. I shouldn't have to deal with this frustration. I coached. I went to public school. I drove a Pinto. I did all that. 3,000 warm-ups, pushing people, helping them buy condos. And what do I get? Yelled at every day on Twitter for being selfish and a-hole, dumb. Okay. I'll never change. Do you know that? When I understand, I will never change unless something happens to my memory, because I remember what I went through. I remember my experiences of going to public school and being bused and being a Jewish guy in Arizona. Not all good, not all bad, but I will never change. And you know what? Maybe I'll change when my comedy sets, when I start getting booed, when I start not getting laughs, when comedians start coming up to me and go, "Why are you here?" When that happens, I'll consider changing. But until then, it ain't gonna happen. So, just look what I've done. I got freaking Eric. Somehow, guys, he's got 2 booked gigs, and he's driving across the country. I helped make that happen. Kill Tony. I was on the first early Kill Tony's, the first podcast. I'm on the ground floor of it all. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I have nothing else to add. This was just a base touch scope. I'll be podcasting today at 2 o'clock. They are crazy. Hollywood is not fun. I want to get out. I want to go work in baseball. I don't want to be around these negative people who are brainwashed, and they're zombies. They're bad people. And I don't want to be around it. I just want to take my ball and go somewhere. Anyway, have a great afternoon. I'll see you in a few hours. 2 o'clock podcast. Doing squat melt tonight at 8 o'clock maybe. And then I'm doing the Comedy Store night. So I'm still getting spots for a guy who's, disappointed, detached. Still getting spots somehow. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in a bit. I got to run upstairs. It's not fun. Every tweet you put out on Twitter, you have to think, am I going to offend somebody? Am I going to lose a gig? Are people going to say stuff? But they usually don't. I think I'm just going to have to start pushing. And then you start pushing, and then they go, what's wrong with you? You can't do that. I mean, I don't want my spots taken away. If I say something, maybe Appetite could have my spots taken away from me. I don't want to perform when Brody's there. I don't know. I don't know. What time is it? They're the worst. Hardwick, they're all jumping on him. What did he do? I want to see bruises. I want to see. Why in these magazines they allow to make it happen? They want to take down Hardwick because he's a white guy. They loved it. Loved it. He's a bad guy. Think about all those shows. I can't defend Chris Hardwick. Nobody listens to me. Who am I? I did warm up there. I was with Chris Hardwick for 2 years, but nobody wants to ask Brody what was his energy like out there. He was fine. I didn't have a problem with Chris Hardwick. As much as you want to think I don't. No problem. There you go. Jerk boyfriend is not a crime. If you want to call him a jerk, if you want to say this or he's too this, that's the way it goes. So I have nothing to say on that. But it's not even worth my time. I just want to keep performing. But to be honest, I hope it comes to a head. I'm hoping there is maybe Trump doing this thing will quiet them down. Who knows? If he goes, look, all right, we won't separate them. Good, fine, you get it. And now, what, are they going to keep going? Probably. You give somebody 6 inches, they want a foot. It just keeps going. So we'll see what happens. But me personally, I think I'm kind of hoping there is like a civil disturbance. That's what it's going to be, because there's good people who are angry. Who are like, why you keep doing this to me? And you keep poking in the chest. And then somebody's going to hit you. That's what's going to happen. Do you think Judd Apatow has ever been in a fight? You think Patton Oswalt's ever been in a fight? You think Michael Ian Black has ever been in a fight? You think Baron Vaughn has ever... They haven't been in a fight. And they're up there on Twitter rebel rousing. I'm just telling you what's going on. That's what's happening. So when it goes down, they've got targets. I don't have a target. No target on Brody. But they will have a target. But again, don't listen to me. I don't have a show tonight at the Comedy Store. I don't have a show tonight at Squat Melt. I'm not working with David Spade. I'm not going to Ontario with David also. I'm not asked to hang out with the Cubs. Don't listen to me. Listen to these other people who don't. Maybe they care about you. I don't know. But they're bad energy. I bring good energy. People like to have Brody around. And where does the nice energy come from? It comes from positivity. It comes from learning. It comes from soaking things in. It comes from experience and wisdom. That's where it comes from. But don't mind me. Roseanne white people love saying that other whites are racist. They love saying that. A white guy will never say the black guy's racist. They'll never say a Latino guy. White guy, it's always the other white guys are racist. If I was a black guy, I would go, hey, stop speaking for me. Stop putting me in every commercial. Stop putting me at the front of the line. Stop feeling sorry for me. Why do you feel sorry for me? You don't think I'm smart enough? You don't think I can do it on my own? I have to have you help me? That's what I would say. Stop helping me. Let me struggle. Let me get better. But you don't. So I don't get it. And then with the whole Netflix thing, everyone's on Netflix. Let's binge watch. Why are you binge watching? Watch your frickin' commercials. Watch your propaganda commercials. Don't go binge watch on Netflix or whatever. Come back and watch your crappy commercials that you push out on NBC, on CBS. They don't watch them. They live behind their gated community with their guards and all that stuff, and their weapons and their protection, and they put out these commercials. They don't even watch them. So, there you go. They don't care about you. They're brainwashed. Don't you understand it by now? They're zombies. I can't tell you anymore. When you go in, when you're in Starbucks and you see these kid actors with long hair, if you're a 5-year-old and you got long hair, that's not a good sign. That's weird. Cut your kid's hair. Cut it. But you don't, because you're into Satan stuff. You don't think exorcisms are real? You don't think demonic possession isn't real? It is. It happens right up here in Laurel Canyon. It happens at the Comedy Store. But don't listen to me. Don't listen to, real life people out there with it. So go ahead. So angry right now. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I got to go. I'll talk to you later. It's just not fun. But I'll have to stay positive. I'll stay positive, but I can't, honestly, it's like you have to laugh when they're saying kids are in cages. They love cages. What's the most popular match in the WWE? A cage match. That's what these kids like. They love Walmart. There's toys in Walmart. They like frickin' wrestling. You know they're getting fed. They're safe. They're fed. They're safe. They're in a cage match, and they're playing video games. Give me a break. I'm so sick of them. You can't stay away from the news. It's everywhere. I turn on the radio. It's news. I turn on sports. I got frickin' LeBron James. Thank God the baseball players don't say anything. They're smart. They're smart. Baseball, stay out of it. If you start getting into politics, I'm out. Don't do it. Keep your players standing for the anthem and don't let them speak out. The minute they start speaking out, I'm gone. Let's not have that happen, baseball. I don't support basketball. I don't support football. I don't go see movies or TV shows. Baseball, do the right thing. I don't care about basketball. LeBron James can come to Los Angeles and win 10 championships. I don't care. Don't you see that? Keep baseball out of it. The minute baseball does something, I'm out. Don't give in. XFL, there you go. All right, guys. I'm going to go. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. Things are fine on my end. Stay positive. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand how you're a comedian. You can get in there and just pile on and type in with all. I mean, it's just, it baffles my mind, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Am I shocked? Yeah, I'm shocked. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. You're dealing with unhinged. They've never played Division I baseball. I don't see them down on the field. John Cusack is not allowed to hang out with the Cubs. That's all I know. He's not allowed to. I am. Eddie Vedder is. John Cusack isn't. Just remember that. John Cusack is not allowed to hang out with the Cubs. I am. What does that tell you? Because they don't want him around. Who wants that kind of negative energy around? Yes, he's been shadow banned by the Cubs. That's funny. I should tweet that out. They don't like Cusack. You know what else they don't like? Tom Morello. He's another guy. I like his music, just too political. You're not allowed. You're out. Didn't see that one coming, right? Tom Morello, not allowed. Great guy. I mean, great musician. I'll still go see the music. But he's not allowed to hang out with the Cubs. John Cusack, not allowed to hang out with the Cubs. Brody, allowed to. Why would you just not, try it for a day or two? But they don't. They never will. I'm so angry right now. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just in my car and driving. I don't know where I'm going right now. That's what this town's done to me. I just get in my car and have no idea where I'm driving. I got gas last night. I don't want to get a snack. I'm angry.
Yeah, this one's gonna.
Let's see what's on the radio.
The first 15.
All right, I got to focus on driving. I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy it.